To open existing robots, you can simply go back to this Start tab, and you can either select something from the recent pane here, and they're ordered by recent usage descending, or you can jump over here to the Open link, and when you click on that, it gives you a typical file chooser window, and you can jump into your C Development UiPath directory and see your various robot folders. Double-click into one, and you'll see we have this main.xaml file. Double-click on that, save any existing project you might have open, and now the new robot project is open. The final point I'd like to make about projects is that no matter how many activities you drag into this pane, and nested activities within nested activities, you're always only going to have this one main.xaml file. It's pretty amazing how they can keep track of all of this stuff in one single file. So every robot project you create, regardless of how many activities you drag on, is going to have that one main.xaml file. You can get a peek at what it looks like behind the scenes if you go into your C Development UiPath folder or wherever it is you stored your robots. Double-click in the project folder and then right-click on main.xaml and open with whatever application you desire. I'll just open it up with a simple notepad, and as you scroll through you can see that they're using an XML type structure to represent all of the activities and the details within. Now it is possible, and actually quite common, to wind up with more than just a main.xaml file in your robot. And as I'll demonstrate in future videos, the way that's going to happen is if you right-click on a series of activities and you say Extract as Workflow, and you give this a new name, you can see that this new file will be stored in the same directory as your original robot project, and it's going to show up as a second file in your project. And you can see this by going over to the Project tab on the left, and now you have two files in there. And if you ever close your files, you can always get back to them using this Project tab on the left and double-click either of them to open them up. Now if you ever want to create a second robot that's similar to another robot you created, you can obviously jump into your C drive here in whatever folder you stored your robots. You can copy the top-level project directory, paste it in, rename that directory, and now you've got a new robot project that's based on the robot you copied. If you do that, you're going to want to make sure you go into this project.json file, open with some kind of a text editor, and update the name and description, because those don't get changed when you simply copy and paste the directory. So since we called this my copied robot, I would just change these, save that file, and now when I go into UiPath, I can go to the Start menu, open a project, jump up to my top-level directory of robots, drill into this new folder, double-click on main.xaml, and now you can see I have a new project open, and it's called My Copied Robot. So those are the most important fundamentals for dealing with UiPath projects.